Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitors' sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. His team off to a slow start, looking for a first win after 2 defeats. His counterpart on the Bucs sideline is Todd Bowles. His guys also come in 0-2, and history tells us the prospect of making the playoffs after starting 0-3 are very dim.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go on a sweltering hot day in Tampa. Not how you want to start things on offense. Early problems with the kick return. They're going to be backed up inside their own 20-yard line. Now, Murray on the bootleg. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And the throw on third down is going to be incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Baker Mayfield brings the Buccaneers out. Greg, he's 31 now, year 9 in the league. Former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma back in 2018.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. You study NFL history, starting a season 0-3. Not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
That first down run lost 3, so it'll be 2nd and 13. They go play action with Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
What a
yards.
letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This will be from 56 yards away.
56-yard attempt.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On is Hecker now. The terrific punter sends it away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short gain. The numbers on the ground for Bucky last week. 18 carries.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And it'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
15 yards.
First grab for the 1st-round pick in 25. Egbuka's got a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run back out of Syracuse, Sean Tucker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Forced to his right. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Play fake to Mason. Now it's Murray. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. Now he'll run it. He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage, but not by much. Might have only gained a yard. Now it is 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. He's no longer a Niner, but I guess 3rd and Juwan still translates. They convert for the 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The rushing numbers that Mason put up a week ago, 11 carries and 72 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run with Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be stopped pretty quickly. Scramble. Let's give him 2 for that one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Yaya Diaby. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, and he'll be kicking right into the full effects of the wind. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. As the Buccaneers head back out, you get a look at Brian Flores, the defensive coordinator for Minnesota. Brian, former head man with the Dolphins, owner of 4 Super Bowl rings from his days as an assistant with the Patriots. This is now season 4 running the defense for Minnesota. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell.
Kenny Gainwell, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. On play action, Mayfield flushed to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
It is 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game, and a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High, followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double doink game from 2018. That comes away 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal. At the
a gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action. It's Murray. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Vita Vea gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. They're called in at the 2, and he's in. Gavin Bartholomew. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his first touchdown of the new year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On the ground, it's Irvin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Baker. They'll send the screen out wide to Johnson.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown.
For those fans that aren't watching this game, Mike, they're going to take a look at the box score, and they're going to say, how did that guy have that long of a passing touchdown? And for us seeing it come in real life, that's about as well-executed, well-designed little trick-em play as you're going to have at this level. And, man, that was fun to watch.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. They go play action with Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. Again, it's Mason, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage A play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On third down, Murray looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to be fourth down. Third time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. You see their recent possessions looking for a repeat of the last time they had the ball. They begin this drive with first down. The give. This is Irving. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
They go play action with Mayfield. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And third down coming up. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dallas Turner. What a first month he is putting together. That's his fourth sack already.
For Tampa Bay.
Here's Dixon's punt on the way. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll start this drive with a Mason run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Murray. Now, screen set up for Mason. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down. On play action, Murray. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Minnesota.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
Second and long coming up. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. There's Jefferson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Murray. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run with Irvin, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, that is Mason. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Pass intended for Justin Jefferson. Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. That's taken in by Jennings. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
First time
yards.
these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Baker to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as it comes to 22 seconds remaining. See what they do on 3rd and 4. Now Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he will have the the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Rolling right. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. That's going to be caught. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
On. To add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Vikings 7.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now Murray on first down. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Our trip around the league starts now. We begin in Orchard Park, the second home game, first day game for the Bills at New Highmark Stadium as they host the LA Chargers. And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. This a big play late in the ballgame. The Chargers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, why don't we check out what's happening between the Falcons and Packers from Lambeau. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. He's going to find some open space, and he's gone. 51 yards for the touchdown. The Falcons have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Lastly, let's check out the front runner for Week 3 Player of the Week. It's our impact player, and it's this man. And it's Miami's new man at the helm for 2026, Malik Willis. He connects, 10-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins come away with the win, the first for new head coach Jeff Hafley. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to begin as number 2.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, first and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Baker going to tap this one forward, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Vikings 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Mayfield. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
Still first down.
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. They go play action with Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Jalen McMillan, but what he was looking for there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Gainwell. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch. Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. He'll start at the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. The drive starts with a carry by Mason. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. In motion, it's Jefferson. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Yaya Diaby. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now Murray on 3rd and long. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game, and a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High, followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double point game from 2018. That comes right 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
This will be 3rd and long. On play action, Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Formation for Tampa Bay. Isaiah Rodgers.
The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
On the ground, It's Mason. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A run once more with Mason. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
The pressure is going to cave in on him. He will go down.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. As the Buccaneers head back out, you get a look at Brian Flores, the defensive coordinator for Minnesota. His guys trail here in the second half, and things really haven't gone quite their way so far. So this makes this upcoming possession an important one, not to let the deficit get any worse. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Vikings offense back on the field, coordinated by Wes Phillips. Wes, from a great family lineage of coaches, now in his 5th season as the OC for Minnesota. On the handoff, Mason. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Man in motion here is Jennings. On 3rd down, here is Mason. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
The tackle by Benjamin Morrison. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Baker gonna fire complete here to McMillan. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Mayfield will set up the screen to Gainwell. And will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground, Gainwell. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here tonight.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. A fake to Jones. Now Murray to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will score. Game on. Gavin Bartholomew. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So after the penalty, this slightly easier from the 10. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Irving, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's Otten, open downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
That's good.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Mayfield to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Incomplete.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Carry now for Tucker. What a move! He's in. John Tucker. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A give, and here comes Mason. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. Again, it's Mason. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Vikings.
They run straight ahead with Mason. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Ball carrier. Jacob Parrish on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now, Murray on the bootleg. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Murray on 3rd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
Still looking for win 1 on the season. Much needed 1st down there as they try to hang on, get the win.
33-yard line.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
On the ground, it's Irvin. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Right back to Irving, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. So now they'll pitch it out here. To the pylon, he's in. Irving, touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Vikings 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings make their way back out on the field. Why don't we take a look at their upcoming schedule the next few weeks? They're home for the Dolphins. Then they go to New Orleans. And after that, they'll have an early season bye week. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go again with Tucker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 3rd down, it's Irving. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
The 8-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. On 1st down, it's Murray. Now, screen set up for Mason.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Up to the line now for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. The Bucs have it. And he'll be taken down. So that'll give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far in this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now.
The previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll throw on 1st down with Murray.
Murray's pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.